Hello, teacher and everyone. Uh, this video, our group will present about community culture. My name is Pamai.
My name is Carl.
My name is Jenny.
My name is Bang.
My name is Mook.
My name is Smil.
So let's start. We know that everyone here is all familiar with Netflix, but sometimes we might have some doubt about what's behind it. What is behind the magic of Netflix company culture, or what makes Netflix one of the most real applications in this era? Today, we will be discussing and talking about it in this presentation.
First of all, we will all start by talking about the first topic, the magic of Netflix company culture. Second, the background of company culture. Third, the success story of Netflix and its business triumphs. Then even can establish a great culture. And finally, there will be a time for a question at the end. So let's get started.
Start with the first one, the magic of Netflix company culture. Netflix is ingrained in modern day society. Stop and think. Do you know anyone of your generation or the generation above and below you without Netflix? Probably not. Why we are used to hearing Netflix and chill. What we aren't used to hearing is Netflix and their pioneering company culture, and we should be. Because Netflix has fast gained a reputation for creating a company culture that has left 70% of employees leaving guest star reviews saying they would recommend working at Netflix.
Netflix wanted to achieve a company culture built on freedom and responsibility. If you hire people that appreciate freedom and can take full accountability and responsibility for their behavior and decisions, you will create a business here. Here's the how Netflix did it. In the background of company culture, the term company culture has been gaining more and more popularity in the business community. Company culture is a set shared values, goals, attitudes, and norms that characterize a particular organization.
It provides guidelines and expectations for your employees and customers, and is the most powerfully sought to attract, recruit, hire, and retain talent to your company. For example, for the reason, first, it determines your company's internal and external image. Peter Oswald explained that organizational culture defines for you and all others how your organization does business, how your organization interacts with one another, and how the team interacts with the outside world, specifically your customers, employees, partners, suppliers, media, and all other stakeholders in Peter Oswald's article. To paraphrase it, your company culture is visible across all aspects of your business because it represents how you do business. It's concurrently your identity and your image, which means it determines how your people and customers perceive you.
Then is good employee loyalty. Positive culture also help retain top talent as well as foster employee loyalty. People are more likely to stay at their current job when they feel treated right and enjoy going to work every day. Satisfy such needs as community belonging and personal growth. You turn your employee into truly dedicated and loyal supporter ready to go the extra mile for your business because of the pride and respect for the company.
With the absence of strong company culture, many employees struggle to find real value to their work, which might lead to several negative business consequences.
Moreover, it positively impact work performance. Did you know that happy employees mean more productivity? And strong company culture have been proven to cause higher rates of productivity of your workforce. The lesson is that employees tend to be more motivated and dedicated to employers who invest in their well-being and happiness. On top, a company culture that is employee happiness lead to lower turnover and better company performance.
These are just of some of the reasons why organizational culture is so essential. But they are good starting point to make you think about what your organization brings to the table. Keep in mind that by putting a focus on culture, you create guiding principles which your employees will live on a daily basis in difficult times. You will also base hiring and firing decisions on these principles. They will get help all employees working on the same company missions. To a certain extent, a good company culture is a glue that keeps the company together. Netflix believes in creating a culture that puts people before process. Company leaders were quick to recognize that silly office work and gimmickly benefits were not going to add an enormous amount of value to the life of their employees. In fact, the company culture at Netflix doesn't even revolve around financial incentives.
Our version of the Great Workplace doesn't consist of sushi lunches, great gym, fancy offices, or fancy party. Our version of the Great Workplace is version of the Great Workplace is a team in pursuit of ambitious common goals. Their bold code is taking directive from the Netflix manifesto, which has been described by Sir Eisenberg as the most important document to ever come of the war. The 127 slide deck quickly became one of the most influential human resources documents to have been created. The Netflix Culture Deck, also known as the Netflix Manifesto, was a collaborative project between founder and CEO Liz Hastings and Patty Mercer, who worked as the Chief Talent Officer at Netflix for 14 years.
First published in 2009, the deck was cause for conversation in the HR world as well as the tech industry. Up until this point, talent management and company culture were not priorities for business, and Netflix's focus on them was thought of as a little crazy until others saw how successful it made the company and began to adopt the same approach.
The manifesto has been allowed 20 million times over the years, proving that its principles have stood that test of time, remaining relevant and inspirational. Since being updated in 2017, there is now an emphasis paid on inclusion and integrity, and in a society obsessed with instant gratification and just get it done mentality, skills sets Netflix apart.
After the Kanokvan and America was devastated. After the 9/11 terror attack, Netflix had to rescue to 30% of their employees. However, shortly after their then DVD by mail subscription, business snowballed and they had to do more work with fewer employees. After speaking with some of the team and promised them that they would hire more team members to help, it became clear that it failed. Now that some park employees have been rescued, the staff that remain performed at the higher level because nothing was holding them back.
So, to conclude, sorry, what we have learned from Netflix in various ways. But value will only be present in individuals that are emotionally intelligent, highly self-aware, and not operating from their ego. It can create a truly collaborative environment and a tiny performance team you must employ leaders and employees that are honest with themselves first and others. The honesty is key. And the last one, it is okay to ditch strict, to ditch and strict HR policy.
We are so into their culture and appreciate what they have done. And so, we will end our presentation with some of their mottos. Story move us, they make us feel more emotion, see new perspective, and bring us close to each other. Your college are not just your college. They are also human beings that live in a complex world. Be curious, be empathic, and be an ally. Thank you.